Native English speakers, what's a common word that you cannot pronounce? Rural is hard sometimes. Brewery. It just gets tangled up for me. For some reason I really have to focus when I say rear-wheel drive. Posthumously. Marlboro. Aaron. Earned. An iron. URNUH. 6th. Anemone. Worcestershire. Somewhat specific to what I do video editing but saying I edited it. Oil. My southern accent says it OL. Acai, pronounced acai. Asks. Hamster. So simple yet my brain wants to add a P to it. Both with pronunciation and spelling. Making it hamster. My husband cannot say signal to say his life. It comes out as single every single time. Confuses me as heck if I can't determine he was saying signal from context. Anesthetic. Aesthetic. Anesthesia. Anonymity. Anomaly. Girlfriend. I can say girl just fine. And friend as well. Put them together and I sound like Sloth from the Goonies. Based on Benedict Cumberbatch, Penguin. Negligible. Regularly. Arnold Palmer. Contraindications. My eyes see it, and my brain says contrain dick, as it trails off in confusion. Every damn time. Colonel doesn't make any sense. Awry. That has to be the shortest fucked up word. Wash, roof, and drawer. The moment I say those words, my misera roots are apparent. Cholesterol. I want to add R's and L's where they really don't belong. Cholesterol. Enmity. Not me, but I really hate it when people say espresso instead of espresso. My cousin always fucks up rearview mirror because he speaks pretty fast and his then GF now. Wife's been making fun of him for that for years and years now, saying he says revermimer. Statistics. Femininity is a horrid tongue twister. I add two ment in s. Femininity is more like it. Deteriorate. I had to teach myself to say millennium as a kid. It took ages, tears of joy. I can't think of anything for myself at the moment. But I have to say that the number of people who don't say realtor or nuclear correctly is too goddamn high. Specifically. Proselytize. There better be a lot of people asking themselves some Pacific questions. Sphygmomanometer. 6th month. Phenomenon kicks my ass every time. It took me years to say abominable without stumbling over the syllables. Rural. I have a few speech impediments. The main ones deal with words that R's and a lisp. Whoever spelled it like that should burn. I swear. So basically any word. It sucks. Remuneration. Asterisk. Swish. But only when repeating the word several times in a row. The wipers on the bus go swish swish swish. I believe strongly that the R in February should be pronounced. But that doesn't mean I don't sometimes sound drunk when I do it. Anonymity. Gyro. A term for meat cooked on a rotisserie and served in pita bread. Is pronounced gyro. That's right, feel free to ignore the letter G. Dogecoin. Fucking Worcestershire. Rural juror. Apparently crayon. Well, if from Boston you can't pronounce anything. Dual rear wheel. Amortization. Metastasized. Obfuscate is tough for me. Multiplicative. Bag. I'm from Wisconsin. Iron. Iron? Iron? If I think about it, I can't say it. If I don't think about it, it's okay. Anthropomorphize. Marlboro. When I was an edgy teen I smoked Camels 'cause I didn't want to mess up asking for Marlboros. Arnold Palmer. Jewelry. Sixths. My kids could not say, gift certificate. Schedule. I usually say it as scheduled. Didn't realize until my boyfriend pointed it out years ago. Even now, I have to pause before I say it to make sure I don't add that extra D. May the puns commence. Satiety. If you want to start a fight, pecan caramel. Massachusetts. Worcestershire. The correct way to pronounce the word is Worcestershire or Worcestershire. The CES syllable is entirely silent, and you must skip saying all the R letters except the last one. Detritus. Corollary. I always stutter at least once when I try to say cellular device. Spontaneity. Dyspnea. Infantilization is a harsh one to say for me. I've read it's a regional thing. I'm in the PNW. But some words with T come out as a glottal stop unless I really try to pronounce the T. For example, I don't say Martin without effort. It comes out Marin. I usually add some extra effort when saying the word horror. I'm trying to watch horror movies, not horror movies. My tongue and lips cannot coordinate enough to say reciprocity. Thesaurus. I honestly don't have that bad of a Boston accent. I code switch, depending on who I'm with, and I do it well. But there's a few words that trap me. I just can't do it. The R's kill me. Drawer. Fuck. It's a draw. I can't do it. It's too much R. North. Again. Too much R. Not gonna happen. Noth. Meh. There's a few more. I don't remember right now. They probably all have too much R in them for me to get my mouth around. Worcestershire rural. Arnold Palmer. I always mess up similarly. I want a compilation reel of all of my coworkers trying to say statistical significance. Particularly. Rural. Just. Fuck it. How it comes out is how it comes out. Sausage. Somehow. It's 50-50 as to whether I can say it right, or it comes out as sausage. Chrysanthemum. Apricot. I have always and just will always say apricot, but apparently it is apricot. Well, spell it with 2 peta-seconds then. Drawer. In the word February I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to pronounce the first R but I never do. Laboratory, always comes out like lavatory. Indubitably. Burglary. Self-conscious. Synchronicity. Rural. Perseverate. Anything that has S consonant S like gasps or tests. At this point I have no idea why we say it Wednesday and I'm too embarrassed to ax. Ha. Can't be bothered scrolling too far, but as a non-American that spent time there, it's got to be Worcestershire. As in sauce. What a fucking mess Yanks make of it. Also I had an American partner for 5 years. She was from North California. Her version of mirror was mirror. WTF. Aluminum. New CULAR. Is that right? Anthropomorphism. 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 X200B. Ugh. The making things peopleish word. Some people struggle with penguin, penguin. Crayon. I would tell you but it's hard for me. Supposedly. It has a D, supposedly. Specific SSSPSSSFIC. My cat comes running every time.